thought that the Boo Basket was like completely divorced from reality in the semblance of like, or I kind of said it was like manufactured desire. The Boo Basket does have its little feet in reality because Halloween already exists. The Burr Basket is completely made up, unless I missed something and it was initially attached to something like Thanksgiving. It is literally somebody pulled something out of the air and said, let me make a gift basket for November. Like, what? Hey y'all, I'm Shauna. Welcome in or welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the first day of Vlogmas. Y'all, Vlogmas it's here. It's upon us. I'm so excited. I hope you're excited too. If you're new to Vlogmas or Vlogmas on this channel, it has looked different over the years. But this year, what we're doing is 5 videos a week, every single week until the end of December. So we don't end on Christmas. We end at the end of the month. And if we have momentum, we will continue maybe an extra few days or a week. We will see. So because December 1st falls on a weekend, we're going to have a bonus video this week, and Vlogmas for week 1 is going to run until December 6th. And then the finale date should be January 3rd. Videos should go up regular time, all goes well, at 1 p.m. Eastern every day that there is Vlogmas. And I'm just so excited. So the videos you can expect for Vlogmas is just regular content. I don't have a cute little Christmassy holiday themed name, so I just went the typical Vlogmas even though there's no vlog. If y'all have a cute name for it, holla at me and maybe it'll become the official title of Vlogmas. This is a secret, okay? You and me. My partner, like 3 years ago, he proposed Ripmas, so I could say, let it rip. Oh, I think about that all the time. So for the first day of Vlogmas, I wanted to start with something that was in the kind of holiday/winter theme that is also one of my favorite style of videos to do, which are like TikTok reactions. We are talking about burr baskets. Now, if you're wondering, Shauna, you already covered this. No, you're thinking about Boo Baskets. Yes, Boo Baskets exist alongside burr baskets. Both of these things exist together. I had received a few requests to cover this topic, but I wasn't planning on covering it until I saw one video. There was one video that changed my mind. It kind of sent me. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sent me because after I watched it, I was like, I was having an existential crisis. So we're going to start with that video. Let's just watch it. We just need to watch it.
Let's make my daughter's burr basket. Adding in a blanket because a burr basket is nothing without a blanket. I added in some clogs, and then I found this red Stanley, which is perfect for Christmas, and it has a little clip for her lip gloss. Of course, I had to add in a jelly cat, so I picked out this reindeer. Adding in this Hello Kitty Christmas mug, and in the mug, I'm adding in a new Summer Fridays, this Target lip balm, and a new Laneige peppermint lip mask. Adding in the new EOS lotion, and this bow bag was too cute not to put in there with the hair clips attached. Added in some fuzzy bow socks and this gingerbread Neato. I found these super cute Christmas bow nails, so I put those in there, and of course some candy. In this little gingerbread dish, I'm gonna put in her favorite chocolates. The last thing, and probably my favorite, is this positive potato. Everybody needs one. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how did I do?
Now, if you're thinking, hey, Shauna, she sounds familiar, that's because she is. I featured a video from her making a Boo basket for her daughter in October. This is exactly what sent me, so we're gonna watch that now. We need to watch both of them so you can get all of the context, which is why we're doing it.
Let's make my daughter a Boo basket. I'm not gonna lie, I used a basket from home because she doesn't care what basket she gets. The first thing I'm adding in are the UGG Tasman platform slippers. Jelly cats are a must, so I added in this little skeleton guy. I thought this black Starbucks tumbler would be perfect, and then I picked up this black and white checkered makeup bag. I saw this super cute teddy bear in a pumpkin shirt at Target, and I immediately thought of my daughter, so we're adding that in. Of course, I had to add a scent, so I picked up the Sol de Janeiro 62. I finally found the Touchland Fall Scents, so I picked that one for her. If you've been around for a while, you know that I love Babe Lash, and the lip mask is superior, so I'm restocking hers. And of course, a boo basket is not complete without some candy. This is everything that I would want in my boo basket, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna love it. Do you get a boo basket every year?
A month ago, she gave her daughter a pair of slippers, a jelly cat, a makeup bag, pencil holder, whatever you want to call it, a drink tumbler. We are a month later doing the exact same thing again. All of the initial stuff from the boo basket, it was already unnecessary to begin with. But what I kind of notice with these videos is once you start gifting seasonal items, you start seeing more opportunities to buying even more seasonal items. By that, I mean, you notice that you don't have other seasonal items in a particular category. Like, let's say a drink container. Once you buy the Halloween drink container, you then notice or see the opportunity to then buy a Christmas themed drink container. And then maybe one for Valentine's Day. And then maybe one for Easter. I mean, Easter baskets already exist, so I bet you that there's a version of this that's not just chocolate. And then what are we going to have? Valentine's Day baskets? We're going to have view baskets or fee baskets? Or I don't know, love baskets. Like, you only need one drink container, one pair of slippers, one makeup bag. We don't need multiples of those for most people. But once you buy the Halloween one, then your Halloween one is unusable. And then the idea of the Christmas themed one now seems like a good idea. I mentioned in a previous video about like, where do we draw the line when we start justifying holiday items in some categories? It can become a slippery slope where we start seeing opportunity to buy holiday specific or themed versions of stuff we use all the time. This video did make me irrationally angry, not gonna lie. And the reason why I felt that way is because I felt a little bit like I was screaming into the void. I understand that my videos are they're largely not going to make it in front of the influencer. And these videos are also not for influencers. They are for the average viewer who is being influenced by the influencer. So I'm not under the delusion that an influencer is going to see my video and then be like, you know what, I'm going to stop making this content. It frustrated me because it felt like influencers just don't stop. They are so incessant in their promotions of overconsumption. And I really don't think that it is intentional. It is thoughtless, which is very much the point, where they think about what is popular, what is the next thing I can buy, or what is like the next popular idea that I can get views on my channel with. They keep selling us stuff and they keep promoting overconsumption. And it just feels like it doesn't stop. In about a month's time, we're doing the exact same thing that we just did with a small tweak. We're buying things for people that they don't need, that they might not ever use. And we just keep going and going and going and finding new ways to do it. Like, one of my first thoughts was, didn't we just do this? Like, this to me feels like a week or two ago, but we've already moved on to another thing. You know, like, we just made boo baskets. How is the novelty already over? I think a lot of these TikTokers, yes, are creating these videos to get people to their page, but I think that they are just as wrapped up in chasing the pleasure and the novelty as many of us. Seasonality is one of the greatest perpetuators of novelty because it creates quite often physical changes in our environment that show us that it's different now. It's a new season, time to buy new things. This isn't just this creator. Like, I'm not trying to pick on her. She is just more like representative of the problem. And I think that we could pick just like almost at random a creator on TikTok or in particular spaces and find this to also be true of. And overconsumption seems to be a hallmark of TikTok, which is just like a little sad. You know, moving on from this creator just a little bit and more about like the concept of the burr basket. The burr basket feels a little bit, I think, more confusing to me personally than the boo basket because I can understand on a level, even if I disagree, I can understand giving somebody a gift for Halloween. However, a lot of the people who are doing the burr baskets also celebrate Christmas, so they are about to gift people presents or gifts in December or receive them. There's also Thanksgiving, so like we're like gonna do some of that holiday stuff in Thanksgiving. So we're gifting people gifts in October, then burr baskets in November, and then Christmas gifts in December. It just seems like so much. Like, why do we need to give people gifts in December? And also, I thought that the boo basket was like completely divorced from reality in the semblance of like, or I kind of said it was like manufactured desire. The boo basket does have its little feet in reality because Halloween already exists. The burr basket is completely made up, unless I missed something and it was initially attached to something like Thanksgiving. It is literally somebody pulled something out of the air and said, let me make a gift basket for November. Like, what? What is it attached to? Nothing. We just picking some shit at random from the air. That's what it feels like. Also, these aren't meant to be in place of Christmas gifts. These are meant to be in addition to Christmas gifts. I'm going to try and stay away as much as possible from obligatory gifting. We will talk a little bit about it later. The one thing I do want to say when it comes to gifts though, because this is ultimately a gift and we're kind of in the beginning stages of this video, I want to say that once you start positioning something as a gift, gifts are typically viewed as nice things to do for other people. And so I think there's always going to be pushback against critiquing gifts and things that are often well-intentioned. And I do also think that there is a difference between a TikToker making boo baskets for views on her page versus a mom or a friend gifting it to somebody in real life. I mean, the influence of social media onto our everyday actions is like entirely the point, but it's also a little bit different because of the intended influence. Gifts are really difficult to critique. On the first boo basket video, I did receive pushback. People being like, let people give people stuff, let people do what they want. Like, if you're living in private, like, and you want to do this, go off. Like, if you really want to, go for it. But this is, I feel like, part of the like tentacles of overconsumption and capitalism. It's that we can make up like completely random grabbing stuff from thin air. And because there is some kind of positive, good intentioned element of it, we are like allowed to justify things that were created so you spend extra money, that you buy things you don't need. Maybe I'm just a bit of a pessimist. To be clear though, gifts, even if they are well-intentioned, can still be overconsumption. In this instance, because it's a mom gifting a gift to a child, I think that there also runs the risk here of teaching a young child problematic shopping behavior, and also to expect gifts from mom or loved ones once a month or like every other month. We're teaching children to normalize receiving large quantities of stuff quite often. We're also teaching children to show love through purchasing things. I worry that we are getting showcasing of overconsumption and showcasing of gift giving and showcasing of buying stuff, and also not being showcased financial literacy, budgeting, money management. Like, I think we're getting, or my fear is getting one side of that coin and not both at a minimum. These gift baskets are usually expensive. I calculated, the Halloween gift basket was over $200. Those Tasman slippers are $140 to start with. And we haven't even factored in the jelly cats and the summer Fridays. Like, these baskets are like $250 to $300. I'm going to show you another just average boo basket that somebody who might want one will see randomly online and think is normal. So let's watch. How much do you think this basket cost? Let's take a guess. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. You can try and parse it out. Give me your guess below. Before you hear my price reveal. In the price, I calculated everything except for the little bow clip on top of the Stanley because I don't know where that's from. So everything else is calculated except for that. This is a total of $305.99. That gingerbread pillow, by the way, $45. The candle, $50. The Stanley, $45. Like, we have dropped over $300. And also, by the way, I'm being charitable here because some of the things that she gave are only giftable or only viable to what I've been able to research in gift sets. If we want to be extra charitable, we can just call this an even $300. We are casually dropping $300, not including the price of the basket. $300 is more than some people spend on Christmas gifts, which tend to be when people who do celebrate Christmas, when they spend money, this tends to be like the biggest holiday of the year. And some people don't spend that, yet we are showing these random $300 baskets, also full of stuff that many people likely already have. You probably have slippers and candles and blankets, and a lot of this stuff is being added because it looks nice or to round out the basket or because you're supposed to put stuff in there. We're gonna watch a video in just a little bit about somebody's recommendation on, how to put the stuff together. There's like formulas or things that people say that like you need to put in there, and this basket also being so popular, this sets the formula and the yardstick of what they're supposed to look like, what you're supposed to put in there. You'll see the themes of mugs. Again, what if you already have a holiday mug? It's fine, own more. Own more blankets, own more candles. There is a presentation aspect of this that is not present in a traditional gift, or at least with traditional gifts, like you wrap it up or you throw it in a gift bag, where the physical items that you're gifting a person are not on display. And so these baskets have a display and aesthetic component that are not present, or at least to the degree, in a typical or traditional gift, making the way it looks sometimes matter a lot, maybe even more than the thing. We're gifting people blankets because it looks good and it rounds it out, and it's a cozy, themed, or the themedness adds to the aesthetic and the conceptual idea of what it is. So when you put in the Santa mug and then you put in the blanket, it's like super themed, super cute, super aesthetic. That I think matters the most, more than price in a lot of cases, because price is not included a lot of the time. And so you see this, and this is aspirational. People see these gift baskets, even if you don't see it, even if nobody in your life see it, there are still thousands, if not millions of people who see stuff like this and view this as aspirational. People want this and are asking their parents for this or asking their friends for this. It does put pressure on the gift giver to measure up because there are yardsticks out there, and this is what the yardstick looks like. Let me now show you an example. This broke my heart when I saw it. Let's just watch. This person doesn't feel like their burr basket is measuring up to what others out there look like. She knows what they're supposed to look like because she's seen videos like this online. Also, what I'm in part trying to emphasize here is people can say, oh yeah, you can do this affordably. Sure, but price does matter because price can dictate how much you can buy and the quantity that you can buy. And there's also some of this stuff that is really common, specific kinds of blankets or candies or lip glosses or mugs, a lot of this Target stuff that costs money. Even if you want to say, oh, that individual lip gloss is $5 or that individual mug is $5, you can't achieve that similar like fullness or aesthetic appeal on $30 using those products that they're mentioning and that they're showcasing and that her and her friend group probably talked about and have seen in the videos. So then you internally are like, oh, I have to shop elsewhere or I have to buy less things, which can feel shitty because you want to gift your friend the best gift basket you can, but you don't have the money to do it. Like, this becomes a money thing. If you are going to exchange gifts, whether that's burr baskets or like Secret Santa kind of stuff, please do a budget. Please set a budget with your friends. Please, 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 please. I can understand her point of view if you don't have the same money to spend as other people. And if your burr basket doesn't look the same as them. It is so freaking thoughtful. It is so cute and it's so aesthetic. Like, I would love to receive this personally. Like if I was going to exchange baskets or somebody wanted to give me one, I would be very thrilled to receive this. And I'm genuinely so sorry that she feels less than and not good enough. Now let's watch another video of somebody putting together a basket, kind of recommending and suggesting to you what to put in your burr basket.
Okay, you guys, I'm in Target and I'm going to show you exactly how to make a burr basket for your girlfriend for under $100. Okay, we haven't even gotten to pick out a basket yet. They have all these pillows in like the $5 section. So I don't know, I'd maybe grab one like these. I lied. I want to get the candy cane one. Okay, we got a basket. These ones are $12. Okay, candles are $10. So grab whatever you think her favorite Christmas flavor will be. Okay, and girls love to be cozy, so grab her a blanket for...
We're going to pause there. Hold on. So far, we have the blanket. Girls love to be cozy. The candles are $10. In some ways, I'm okay or pleased that she's thinking about price. Like, this is the cheapest thing or this is super affordable. That's kind of the equation I'm getting. So then pick the scent you think that she would like based on this. In none of these cases have we actually thought about the person we're gifting for. By that, I mean, we have not thought about whether or not she needs, likes, or wants any of the things that we're getting. We are following a formula and following what we think should be in a basket and not what we think our friend likes or what they want.
For $10. They have these super cute glasses for $3, so I would honestly just get one of each. Okay, and let's grab a little holiday drink. Okay, grab some holiday cookies that are 2 for $6. And they have a bunch of $5 face masks and bath bombs and stuff, so I would say grab these. And then they have shower steamers. I'm gonna grab the eggnog ones. Okay, and they have all these advent calendars and different holiday beauty sets for $20. I would say this is the last thing you should throw in. I would say grab either the beauty or the skincare advent calendar. I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay, and this is the final burr basket for under $100.
Okay, so we spent under $100, which I do appreciate. However, this is somebody suggesting to other people how to put one together. She could have said, what does your girlfriend, what does your boyfriend, what does your best friend, what do they like to do for hobbies? Or like encouraging them to think about what they like, what they want. Like, there was not actually any recommendation really of thinking about the person and what they like and want, except for maybe like, what do you think their favorite scent is? In the candles, there is some implication about like picking of these things that they like of the pillows, what might they like best, or in the snacks, I think we could maybe deduce that if you could pick any kind of snack. There is some of that, but there is no real, like, the emphasis is not on thinking about the recipient, is my point. Also, we're going to put in the advent calendar to round out the basket. I have come to detest this idea of rounding things out, because somehow you giving a gift all on its own is not good enough. You have to buy more. I think it's one of those ways that we put pressures on ourselves to buy more stuff. The overall point I'm trying to make here is that these burr baskets encourage folks to follow formulas about getting specific products in order to communicate to somebody that you care. I have one last video to share with you, and we're going to use that as a way to talk about relationships.
If you really love her, you'll make her a burr basket this holiday season. And it doesn't even need to be expensive. I found so many cute things at the dollar store, so let me show you guys exactly what to do. First, start by grabbing a festive box or basket, then head over to the plushie section and pick out something that you think she'll like. The goal is to fill this basket up with things that you know she'll love, so grab some of her favorite chocolate. It's even better if it's festive or holiday themed. Then grab a hot chocolate ball and a nice mug. This one is color changing, but I actually ended up going with this sweater one. This one was very, very adorable. They also have so many cute socks, so grab some fuzzy ones or the Santa one like I did. Dollarama also had an insane collection of candles. I found this acorn one that was just beautiful. This is how the basket was looking so far, but if you want to add something extra to finish it off, grab a gift card to a spot you know she loves. You can never go wrong with Tim, so toss it into one of these fun boxes and you're almost done. Grab some fun plastic wrap to put around your basket and you're all set. It honestly doesn't take much more than effort to make your girl happy, so save this video and thank me later.
Can I even throw at it too? I do not like this messaging of like, if you love her, you'll buy her a burr basket, and if you don't, then you're just not putting effort into your relationship. I appreciate the affordability, and I also get her message of it doesn't need to be fancy, it doesn't need to be complicated. Just let her know that you're thinking of her. And if all you can afford is to shop at Dollarama, do that and you can still put something together for her. The reason why I don't like this is we are very clearly connecting buying things with love. And this is one of the most overt connections I've seen so far in all the basket videos, that if you love her, you must buy her stuff. And that is the way to communicate love. You are putting the gifting with love. You are attaching worthiness with a dollar amount. Like the classic example that always comes to mind here, might have mentioned it last time as well, is the Michael Scott, I love you, an Apple iPod's worth. You love me, an oven mitt's worth. Here is my take on this situation. If you love somebody, spend time with them. If you love somebody like you love them, you want to spend time with them. A lot of these baskets are meant for boyfriends to gift to their girlfriends. And this is on top of regular gifts, holiday gifts, if you are celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or something like that. This is not meant to be that gift. And then this is also not meant to take the place of a date. This is meant to be on top of both of those things. So to be a good boyfriend means to go buy your girlfriend stuff. So instead of buying your girlfriend a basket full of random holiday stuff that she might not want to use, put that money towards an activity to do together. Let's say your budget is $10. You can get a drink and you can go for a walk. Like if your girlfriend has a favorite place to get a drink, you can get a lot of drinks under $10. You can go for a walk together. You could go skating together. Y'all, these are Canadians. There's a lot of places with outdoor skating rinks that are free to go to. Or maybe you spend your budget on renting skates if you don't own any. If she has a favorite winter activity, you can go do that. You could go to Target. You could spend the $10 on snacks and watch one of her favorite holiday movies. Like if you want to show your girlfriend that you care about her, you do not have to buy her permanent possessions. You can still spend money. You could still do stuff together to make memories with your partner and to spend time with your partner. If we are talking about friends or children, the same thing applies. You can spend money on doing things together and creating memories. Instead of doing things and spending time with them and getting to know them, you can just like buy a gift and that's supposed to communicate all of that for you. You know, it's just a lot. It's a lot of pressure and it's a lot of materialism and overconsumption being recommended to people and really encouraged and pushed to show your love to other people with buying stuff. I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed the first day of Vlogmas. We're going to have some fun over here over the next 30 days. So love it if you would subscribe so you can catch these videos as they come out. 'Cause there's a lot of good content coming your way. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me today. And I hope to see you again around here soon.